Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Last week I did a video where I picked the paper for several pages, and this is one of the pages. I'm going to scrapbook this page now. It's family portraits. I did another video on a different page, but I will be doing several throughout. The paper here is from Lost and Found 3, My Mind's Eye. I love that pad. It went beautifully with these pictures. So these are all fall pictures that I'm going to be doing here on this page today. So I picked this for my background, and I had picked this paper here, these papers, and now I just pulled out some solids to go with them. So let's begin. First thing I decided was to do two different backgrounds here. Okay. All right. So now I went to Design Space and I selected this image for a frame for this. It's a background image. They're called book images in Elegant Edges. There's frames, these book images, which I love for backgrounds on pages. I also use them for framing, which I'm going to do today. This is has a pattern, but you can do it without the pattern on it. So I decided to pick the paper from this page to do the frame on this side. And if your photos, mine are horizontal, but if yours were vertical, you could do it like this or like this. So you can adjust these to suit your pages and your photos. This is just to give you an idea. So I did the one on this side with this flourish here. In the multicolored print for over there. I did heavily ink these so that I wouldn't have to shadow them. I could have done the offset on Cricut Design Space. It would cut a shadow out. That new feature in Design Space is wonderful. But I didn't this time. Another time I would. So I'm going to double map my photos in red and brown just to make them stand out on here. And I've done the same thing here. For that to stand out. And then I decided, I did a coordinating border to this frame. This is the border. It has the cutouts on it as well. So I'm going to put that, actually I'm going to put that at the top of this page. And I cut one out. I lined it with red because the red is on this side. I wanted to repeat it over there. And I lined this one with this stripe. And I'm going to put it at the bottom here. I then decided it needed a little more weight, so I cut just a 1/2 inch border for the bottom there to sit that up like that. I did the same for up here too. Put a 1/2 inch border there. I heavily inked these as well. They're in craft paper, so they needed a more defined edge, I thought. And then one of these sheets of paper has, I'm going to get it now, from that pad, had all of these circles. And I thought, okay, perfect. I'm going to cut them out, which I did. And I'm using a bunch of them here. I cut this. I'm going to decorate this page with some of these. So I'm going to cut one out for here. They're in the multicolors that I'm already using, so I really like this. I'll put this on top. I should just take this down so it doesn't keep moving on me. Okay. There we go. Now hopefully it'll stay in place. Okay, so, and then I'm going to do some more on this side. Just randomly placing them here and around. I'm going to use a lot of, I see I had to ink this edge too so it would show up. Okay, now I thought I needed a little bit more here, so I got my I have Martha Stewart, or not Martha Stewart, this is Creative Memories Spring Leaf, a pretty punch. So I made some leaves to put on top of these to make a cluster with that. And this is another one from Creative Memories. It's the 5-leaf punch. So I'm doing that as well. I thought I'd make a grouping here. Here's another circle. So these are pretty leaves, and it is a fall page. So I thought that was just absolutely perfect. Wait a minute, I'm going to put this up here. I did put some foam dots on these to pop them up. I also found in Creative Memories Hello Autumn, the embellishment package, a whole bunch of beautiful leaves. So I went through them and I picked out, this one has some gold highlights. Some of these have gold, so I'm going to make a little cluster there. And with that, and I also cut out a title, Fall, for on there. This paper is glitter, so I'm going to have to glue everything, so that's why I'm not taping it down, because it's going to take a lot of time. It'll make the video too long. So I did find another maple leaf here for here, and I did cut out a title from, I think it's from Heritage Cousins, it says, because these kids are all cousins. They're cousins. So I heavily inked that as well. I used the Tim Holtz Distress ink in the walnut stain color. So I think I'm not sure where to put that. Not there, that's for sure. There we go. So now I decided I'm not quite done. I didn't quite like it. So I remembered I have this Climbing Vine border punch from Creative Memories. I love this border punch system. So I'm going to do a border for here of leaves. So let me just move this away so I can do that, show you how this works. I have to get my paper here. I decided it needed to be dark to stand up to the weight of this page. You unclick the bottom. Wait a minute. It clicks into place. Then you just put your paper up to the lip. There's a magnet that holds that. And then this has 2 teeth. They're 2 different sizes. And you just line it up. Oh, you fold this back first. Sorry about that. And you just line it up at the top. And punch. And it slides right into place. Oh, I'm a weakling. I have weak arms and wrists. There you go. All right. I love that. Let me get rid of this garbage. So that fits on there beautifully. So I'm going to do the same thing. There we go. So I've done the same thing for this page up here. And now I think we have a pretty simple but effective, very pretty page. So please subscribe below, and thank you for watching my videos.